On the Way 3. So we got Darksyde, man. Thank you for pulling up, man.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
So say, bro, what kind of attracted you to come to On the Way Tapes 3, and how did you find out about Made in Difference?
So I found out about Made in Difference through Tien. We went to college together briefly, and he had sent through the links to the first few camps and the same Instagram accounts, and just through the social media, through the grapevine. I saw that he threw the second one in Chattanooga.
Yes.
And I wasn't able to make that one, so when I saw there was a third one coming in Atlanta, I was like, I'm definitely gonna come to this one. And yeah, signed up, and now we're here. So
I'm assuming you went to Georgia State, correct?
Yes.
Did you major in music management as well?
Music industries, like audio engineering, music production pathway.
Okay, so you're more focused on the audio engineering side of things, correct?
Yes, correct.
What kind of got you into audio engineering? Is there like a producer or audio engineer that just kind of like, you know, did it for you?
In terms of anyone specific, I mean, I don't believe so. I mean, I think you can list all the great names and it makes sense. I think the biggest thing was just I was always and still am an appreciator of all types of music. So when I decided I wanted to pursue music, I wanted to do something that encompassed all facets of it rather than just being a rapper or one thing. And just being a part of the process and understanding what it takes to get a song from start to finish.
Man, from start to finish, that's just a key point, because we witnessed you in one of these sessions that we did earlier, and we saw you bring a vocalist here. And so what kind of led you to bring in someone who is a vocalist, and two, how do you know like what's needed for a song? Because you were telling the artist, hey, do this, you don't need that, the song feels full. Like, how do you have the ear for that talent?
You know, it's a blessing. You know, some things are unexplained. I think a lot of it also comes with just being able to listen to so many types of music and being open-minded to ideas. In terms of the vocalist I brought in, her name is Shy Simone. She's a fantastic singer. Been developing her for about 7 months, and I just knew that with her skill set and her ability, and with the energy that's just in the room of all the great talent that's here, that she would just fit right in, and just something else to help introduce another perspective that I feel like with that takes things to the next level.
And is this your first time managing an artist?
I would say so, yes. I'm in current development of many different artists in many different genres. And my job kind of ranges, let it be from, you know, they just need assistance with production or musical ability, to rehearsing them, to helping them with their business, to all of the above. So it can range. So I would say that overall, this is still my first time, but I have a lot of people that I have been doing it for.
Just from us meeting you this first time at the On the Way Counts, we understand your ear for music. What were you listening to when you were kind of younger? You know, I know you say you listen to different genres. What is it about these different genres that just kind of have you, you know, have a good sense of music?
I just think the musicality. I think I come from two musically inclined parents in terms of what they like. You know, funny enough, I used to listen to nothing but 60s, Louis Armstrong, Frank Sinatra with my father, and then my mom would be playing everything that was 90s. And of course 2010s radio was everywhere, so I think you get thrown into a blend of that, and you get told to, you know, listen to all kinds of things. And then I come from a classical musical background. I played the tuba for about almost 10 years at this point. I think with all those things, it just creates this melting pot of being able to appreciate all facets, and then taking that and being able to apply it to my own trade.
So, bro, outside of you bringing an artist here and you doing audio engineering, what do you think is your most valuable asset to a camp like this? This is your first camp, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay, from what you've been seeing so far these past 2 days, how do you feel like you can add value to a camp like this moving forward?
Moving forward, I think I can offer a different perspective. I think I can offer the patience to allow ideas to breathe. I think I don't necessarily like to operate in a room with an ego of getting in the way. If someone has an idea of something, I'm almost open to try it. I'm always open to being like, you know, let's see it. Let's see what makes it work. And I think I have a really keen at knack for understanding moments and understanding arrangement. So I think when people are just like being able to hear certain things, like if we put this person with this producer, and then we take it this direction, what can happen? And 9 times out of 10, it's been fantastic, or there's been something to learn from it. So I'll say that's probably the biggest things I can offer.
What we're so impressed by is, bro, you made a beat earlier today, right? And I believe you called it Distance. When you made that beat, you had no idea of what it could possibly turn into. And so as the day goes on, you're finishing up the beat, and you meet, you know, of course you have your artist there, but then another artist came and they're co-writing and collaborating on that, and you was in the session, man. Just talk about, like, how do you feel about, you know, that beat and what the song has become?
Well, first of all, you know, I'm very grateful for the talent and the ability that I have. At the end of the day, it takes other people to take it to that finish line. So when I was creating that beat, it was a matter of just like, we're gonna just pick something, feel the vibe of the room, and we'll let it see where it takes us. And the direction it took, my artist was feeling it. The other artist said, hey, I want to write to this. I said, fantastic. Finished the direction of it, then just said, I'll let y'all do what y'all do. As the night continued, they finished, they go in there, they're recording the song, I'm in this session, I'm hearing this, and like, this is better than I could have imagined. It's one of those things where I try my best not to come in there with expectation. It's just like, you know, we created something, I'm happy with how this is, we will see what they do with it, and then how can we take it to that next level. And I think they did a phenomenal job. I think it sounds fantastic, and I can't wait for the public to hear it.
That's beautiful, bro. Are you currently, outside of that song, do you see potential to maybe use another beat that you made for any of the other artists here?
Absolutely. There's a couple records. I know the first night here, it was really just getting down ideas. Like I think in the first night, we did about 4 to 5 beats of like where they had really strong ideas. So just like, okay, next day, we're gonna iron them out. We're gonna write it. Like I just, at the time of this recording, just finished cutting my verse for this other one that I produced alongside with the artist, the vocalist I bring, and 2 other talented artists as well. And it's the same thing, just I can't wait to see what their parts are. The parts that I've heard are fantastic, and I feel like once it's all blended together, it's gonna make for something beautiful. I think people are really gonna enjoy what it is that we're doing.
So you also rap, or you're an artist as well, correct?
Correct.
Okay, how would you describe your artist style?
My artist style, it's a very eclectic approach as much as my production. I have been known to be very versatile. Like I will rap, and then I'll make a folk song, then I'll make a funk song, make a pop song. If I could encompass that all, I say my music is very, very fun. And to kind of describe thematically what it'd be like, it's the quote that Andre 3000 famously said, y'all don't want to hear me, y'all just want to dance. I think that encompasses my artistry. I think if you listen to the production, it's great, it's fun, it's a good bop. I think when you listen to what I'm saying, it tells a whole nother story. And I think that level of dichotomy is a fun way I like to do with people. And again, I don't try to limit myself to one style. I always try to push the boundaries of what it is I can do and who I work with. So I'll end up making a folk song with some alternate personality, or then I'll go and rap for 10 minutes, and then I'll go help make a pop song or something, like, you know, so I can be doing anything at any time.
Bro, again, I just want to say we really appreciate you for coming. With this camp, how do you see it helping your career moving forward?
I think, honestly, I tell this to a lot of people, and I speak from experience. I think collaboration is key. I think if you want to be great, you have to be with other great people, and I think this is what this is providing. I think this attracts a hub of people in one room, in one space, in one energy, to come there with your own experiences, your own equipment, your own talents, and your own things that you are looking to learn and things you don't know that you're going to learn, and throw them all here and be like, hey, we all want to make some dope shit. Excuse my language. Let's see what we can do. And it's been great. I think that being able to do that, being able to be on the work really well under a time crunch is another great thing. I think being able to produce high quality stuff in a really fast level is what's going to make people get better. Because at the end of the day, as this world's going forward, they're going to want higher quality, faster return time. I think all that, with so many other things, to name a few, are what makes stuff like this really pivotal, really important for just my development as an artist and for other people. So I recommend this totally.
We definitely appreciate your time. Could you just let the viewers know where they can find you at and what it is that you got coming up next?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank y'all for having me. It's been a blessing. I've been able to go this. I definitely would love to go to the next one and the one after that. You can find me on all platforms at Darksyde, DARKSYDE, on all platforms. As far as Instagram, you can find me at Darksyde Music, DARKSYDE, music _. In terms of things coming up, man, there's a lot. There's a lot that I can't speak on. There's a lot that I can't speak on. In terms of stuff that I can speak on, I will be releasing a few singles this summer, very soon. Nothing slated for release yet, but stuff that's going to be really fun, really different. I am also producing for many myriad of different artists. Shy Simone, a couple other artists to name that probably will be dropping in the upcoming soon would be a girl named Adia, AHDIA. Shy Simone, obviously, you find her. So many, Haru, Gateway, just to name a few. I work with all kinds of people, and I'm always looking for more people to work with. Doesn't matter the style, doesn't matter the experience level. I built people from scratch. I've been taking people who have been great and help them get to whatever level they want to get to. So yeah, and I appreciate y'all for having me.
Anytime, bro. You all heard it here first. He's looking for more people to work with. Again, we appreciate your time, and we look forward to seeing you at our future camps, bro.
Thank you.
All good.